The entertainment world is absolutely buzzing after Timothée Chalamet sparked a massive firestorm with his dismissive comments about ballet and opera. He famously claimed he had no interest in working in fields where stars have to struggle to keep dying art forms alive, but the backlash was swift and loud. Now everyone is talking about the unexpected fallout of his words.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
But here is the wild twist in the story that nobody saw coming. The Royal Ballet and Opera, specifically led by Chief Alex Beard, is actually thanking Timothée Chalamet for the drama. It turns out the controversy created an incredible surge of public interest, leading to an immediate and massive boost in ticket sales that has left the institution celebrating his name. The situation just escalated to a whole new level because Hollywood powerhouse Charlize Theron has officially entered the chat. She did not hold back when slamming Timothée Chalamet for what she called a reckless remark about professional dancers. She even warned him that in a future dominated by technology, AI might replace his acting work long before it could ever replicate the raw, human soul of a live performer on stage. Charlize Theron is doubling down on her defense of the dance community, detailing the brutal, blood-soaked physical reality of her own ballet training to prove just how out of line those comments were. The debate over respect for traditional art forms is burning hotter than ever, and we want you right in the middle of it. If you want the latest scoops on this feud and all things Hollywood, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss a beat. Ever accidentally insulted an entire centuries-old art form and ended up doing them a massive favor instead? Well, that is exactly what happened to Timothée Chalamet. Last month, the Oscar-nominated star found himself in the middle of a social media firestorm after suggesting that ballet and opera were essentially dying, irrelevant hobbies that nobody cares about anymore. It was a classic foot-and-mouth moment that immediately triggered a tidal wave of backlash. We're talking heat from heavyweights like Nathan Lane and Whoopi Goldberg. But here is the irony. Instead of sinking these institutions, Timothée actually gave them their biggest marketing boost in years. Alex Beard, the head of the Royal Ballet and Opera, decided against a stiff corporate lecture. Instead, they took the high road with a savvy social media clapback that basically invited the doubters to come see the reality for themselves, specifically pointing out that their fastest-growing demographic is actually people in their 20s and 30s. The result? 2.5 million engagements and a massive spike in ticket sales. It is a brilliant example of how even the most tone-deaf celebrity comment can inadvertently shine a spotlight on something beautiful. Chalamet hasn't officially walked back the comments. He seems too busy enjoying his vacation with Kylie Jenner to worry about the drama. But at least the Royal Ballet and Opera are toasting him for the free publicity. If you enjoy digging into these weird, unexpected pop culture collisions, hit that subscribe button. After all, sometimes it takes a little bit of controversy to remind us that the old-school classics are far from dead. They might just be waiting for their next big moment in the spotlight. Ever wonder what happens when Hollywood royalty steps into the world of high art? Well, the Royal Ballet and Opera in the UK just found out firsthand, and the results are nothing short of electric. The organization's top brass recently tipped their hats to none other than Timothée Chalamet, thanking him for providing an immediate, massive surge in ticket sales. It is a fascinating case study in how modern celebrity influence can breathe new life into classical institutions. You see, when a star of his magnitude graces a venue, it is not just about the paparazzi photos. It is about bringing a whole new demographic through those velvet curtain doors. It turns out that a little bit of A-list star power is exactly what the traditional stage needed to bridge the gap with a younger generation. This isn't just about selling seats. It is a cultural collision that feels long overdue. Have you noticed your favorite local theaters getting a boost from pop culture trends? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the stories shifting the entertainment landscape. After all, the best stories aren't just seen on stage. They are the ones happening right behind the scenes. Ever wondered if the glitz of Hollywood is losing its appreciation for the grit of true craftsmanship? A firestorm has erupted in the entertainment world, and it all started with a single, cutting remark from Timothée Chalamet. During a discussion on the relevance of movie theaters, Chalamet famously declared he had no interest in working in fields like ballet or opera, essentially suggesting that nobody cares about those art forms anymore. Well, Hollywood royalty Charlize Theron just entered the chat, and she isn't pulling any punches. In a recent interview, Theron called Chalamet out, labeling his comments as reckless and a massive disservice to disciplines that require immense sacrifice. She didn't stop there, though. She dropped a truth bomb about the future of AI that should have everyone in the industry paying attention. Theron pointed out that while AI might eventually be able to replicate an actor's job on screen, it will never capture the raw, irreplaceable soul of a performer dancing live on stage. It is a powerful reminder that there is a difference between content generation and true artistic endurance. For Theron, this is personal. She isn't just defending an abstract concept, she's defending a part of her own identity. She spoke candidly about her history as a dancer, describing the physical toll, the bleeding through shoes, the infections, the relentless pressure. That taught her a level of discipline most people never encounter. She views those art forms as essential, not obsolete. This clash highlights a growing tension in modern culture, the divide between the fast-paced, algorithm-driven world of modern cinema and the slow, grueling, and deeply human traditions of performing arts. Is prestige in danger of being replaced by pure popularity? And does success require us to look down on the traditions that paved the way for us? I want to know what you think. Is Chalamet just being a modern realist, or was he being disrespectful to the foundation of performance art? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the industry's hottest debate, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more unfiltered takes on Hollywood. Remember, greatness isn't just about being seen. It's about the discipline no one else sees. Ever feel like the most talented people in Hollywood are just one foot-in-mouth moment away from a public fallout? That is exactly what is happening right now between Charlize Theron and Timothée Chalamet. If you have been keeping an eye on the headlines, you know Chalamet ruffled some serious feathers earlier this year when he dismissively lumped ballet and opera into a category of art forms that, in his words, no one cares about anymore. He basically framed them as dying hobbies that performers are desperately fighting to keep on life support. Well, the ballet world, and one of its most famous former students, did not take that lying down. Charlize Theron, who actually trained at the prestigious Joffrey Ballet School, just fired back, and she is not holding anything back. In a recent interview, she called his comments reckless, and frankly, she seems ready for a showdown. Theron didn't just defend the art form. She gave us a glimpse into the brutal reality of a dancer's life, describing them as superheroes who endure blood-soaked shoes and infections, all in the name of their craft. And here is the kicker. She hit him where it hurts, suggesting that in 10 years, AI might replace a movie star, but it will never replace the raw, human electricity of a live dancer on stage. It is a bold, stinging retort that highlights a real divide in how we value different kinds of performance art. It begs the question, is Chalamet just being a modern realist, or is he missing the point of what it means to dedicate your life to a discipline that defies technology? I want to know what you think. Is Theron right to call him out, or was he just being honest about the state of the industry? Drop a comment below to let us know your take, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with all the latest drama in the world of entertainment. After all, in a world moving toward AI, maybe we should start appreciating the things that only humans can actually do.